So here's a follow-up video to the video I posted a few weeks ago about electrifying the Hangar 9 P-51 60cc gas airplane. There is no language in the manual that I saw anyway on how to convert this thing to electric. I've converted a lot of planes to electric. This particular airplane's very hard to do because there's just nowhere to get at anything. When the wing is on, the only access that you normally would have would be this hatch right here. And in the previous video, I had batteries in here. And it actually worked great as far as the security of the packs with little foam. If you watch the video I did a couple weeks ago, you'll know what I mean. Actually, this was the foam gizmo that went in here like this between the packs, and they were wedged against the sides with Velcro, and that was all fine and dandy. The problem was CG was still too far aft. I thought that after doing the math that was going to be ideal. So I tried to figure out how can I do this to where I've got the packs farther forward. I hate adding lead to the nose of an airplane. I got kind of a little short field I fly out of, and I just don't want to hit. This airplane's already super heavy as it is. So this is the solution I've come up with. The packs are actually going to go in from underneath. This airplane's upside down, obviously, right now, but the packs are going to go in the cowling. And you're like, oh my God, how are you going to do that? Because the cowling's all screwed down. And I'll show you that in a second. But the packs, I went ahead and upgraded too, because the weight and balance on this airplane, these are, cheapy Amazon packs. They say 9,000. You're probably going to get about 6,000 out of them, but whatever. They weigh 1,100 grams each. These guys slip in here like this. I'll go ahead and see if I can't show that to you. Hard to do this with one hand, sorry. Anyway, you get the picture here. These are going to go in like that. They're probably going to live. I can't do this with one hand. Come on. They're probably going to live about somewhere right there, okay? And the other one, of course, goes right here. That configuration, let me roll this over. That configuration, and of course, is a strap now that catches the whole thing, so it's nice and easy. And again, how this goes on the cover, the cowling, I will show you in a second. But now I have some latitude to move these packs to get the CG just exactly where I want, because I know that if I go any farther forward, this is going to be nose heavy. Because let's not forget that the other people you'll find on YouTube that have done this conversion, they put the packs way back here. They cut a hatch in the green part about right here and right here, because that is over this platform. I'm touching my finger right here, and there's enough room up there to put a couple of packs. But that is basically over the CG of the airplane, which means, and I did the math on this one, with this Extreme Flight 60, awesome motor, by the way. I've had this on a couple different, not this one, but that same motor on a couple different airplanes. 2410 prop. I might go to a 2413, get a little more speed out of this thing. But with this motor up here, I can't remember how much it weighs, something like, God, I forgot, 800 grams maybe or something. With this motor up here, with these packs back here, you would have to add 2.5 pounds of weight of lead to the front of this to get the CG in range, which is just making for an airplane that weighs 2.5 pounds more. I'm just not into that. So if you don't mind a heavy airplane, well, go for it. It'll go faster downhill, but I don't like that. So the packs legit need to be about right here. A couple of these 1,100 gram packs need to sit about right here to get you the CG you want to get. So how does this work? Well, I actually haven't finished yet, but this is hard to do by myself. I'm going to take this pack back out because it's just, I can't hold the camera and do this, folks. I'm sorry. So now let's pretend that the packs, of course this is going to be in the way, but let's pretend the packs are in there. Now the cowling, what I did, you can do however you like, I put these bulkhead stiffeners in the cowling, so this doesn't weigh much more at all, just a little bit, okay? Those magnets, you can see where they're going to hit there and there, okay? You get it? Now, why is there pieces of Velcro on that little bracket I hot glued? By the way, hot glue sticks to this cowling pretty good. Use the right kind of hot glue. Other kinds of hot glue don't, so make sure you get, might take some trial and error, but anyway, magnets are great because, it goes on, it goes click, but then, jiggling, geez, who knows, something pops loose. Well, once it's popped loose, it's gone, right? So the Velcro tabs are sort of there as like a, uh-oh, it popped loose, but now it's going to take a little more force to actually get it off. So this, which is a very tight fit right now, I haven't really fine tweaked this yet, will fit on here. Of course, the straps are there, boom. So now it just snapped down on the magnets all the way down. Okay, so when this thing, normally when the airplane's on its landing gear, you'll just pull this down, replace the batteries, put it back on. So getting this off, there's no way I'm doing this without putting the phone down, because it takes a lot of force for me to pop this off, and I have to release those two Velcro things too by pulling pretty good. So I'm not too worried about this coming off. If I run it up on the ground and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I might end up trying to find some kind of pin maybe to go here and here. I'm not putting all these screws back in every time I fly it. You could do that, I guess, but anyway, this is one way, folks, the packs would sit back, about here. This hatch will just get screwed on now. It doesn't need to, before I had it pinned and popping off. I don't need to get that off anymore. This will just have its 4 screws again. And the CG will be perfect with no additional weight. And by the way, if you need a spinner, I went through a lot of work. This one, I bought this used, and this one this is a true turn spinner. They quit making these. They don't make them anymore. I could probably get top dollar for this thing. It's a nice spinner because it goes with that prop, okay? 5.5 inch, weighs a ton. So does that prop, very heavy. Well, this is a Falcon prop. Falcon, the company that makes the airplanes, they actually make props. So this propeller, they have a silver version. It's not totally perfect, but man, it's close. The color is real similar. And obviously, you want a warbird prop. I mean, this just looks stupid on here. When I test flew it, when the CG was too far aft, I had that prop and that spinner on it, and it was not pretty, folks. When I had the batteries in here on the original video, it was out of control, but I managed to get it down. When I moved everything forward for more test flying, I used just a regular prop, because that other prop, just performance sucked really bad. Looks cool, but sucked. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I ordered a nice big black one that I'm probably going to fly it with. This is, scale on this bird is 26 inches. If you want a scale diameter prop, it's 26 inches. Well, that motor isn't supposed to swing a 26-inch prop. You could get a bigger motor. That also take care of some of your weight issues. But anyway, electrifying a P-51 from Hangar 9, not a huge deal, but modifying this cowling seems to be the way to go. If you're worried about magnets and Velcro, I haven't figured out how yet, but some kind of mechanical pin or something else to hold this might be in order coming. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't fly off in flight. Other than that, you won't be adding any additional lead when you do this. So hopefully anybody that's trying to do this, I hope this helps. See ya.